Well, hello scrappers. It's time for another mail call video. And I have here a box, another box from Nick in Iowa. Nick has sent me stuff before. And it's always good stuff when Nick sends me something. So I'm really looking forward to this. I haven't had a chance to do anything but just open the box and take a quick peek inside because the wife and I just got back from our place in Wyoming late last night. We were doing some actual gold mining out in Wyoming. We were actually pulling gold out of the ground, which you can't beat that for fun. Let me tell you, it is a lot of fun gold mining. It's not as lucrative as urban gold mining. I got a feeling there's going to be a lot more gold in this box than what we pulled out of the ground with our pans and sluice. But I'll put a link to our gold mining adventures in Wyoming up in the upper right hand corner, and you can check that out if you'd like to. But like I said, you can't beat it for fun, but you can't beat this for being lucrative, because e-waste is a lot richer in gold than any gold deposit you'll find out in nature these days, I'm sure. So anyway, let's get down to it. Let's have a look and see what Nick sent this time. Nick is a e-waste scrapper too, and I've seen pictures of his workshop. He gets some really good stuff. Well, here's some little fingers right here. This looks like a computer expansion board. I would imagine, well, it's got an Ethernet port on it. It's got some other ports up here. It almost looks like a SCSI controller card. I'm not sure what that is. I'd have to look up the number, but it's got fingers on it. It's got gold corner BGA. That's nice. What have we got here? Another computer expansion board. I'm not sure. This is a little weird looking one. Not sure what this is exactly. Got two ports of some sort up here. It almost looks like a video card. I mean, it's got some RAM chips. It's got a flat pack BGA here. It looks like a video card of some kind, but I don't know. I'd have to look up the number to see exactly what it is. But yeah, it's got gold fingers, got RAM chips, got gold pins. Nice. This looks like the back of something. Maybe the back of this? No, this has got a back on it. Okay. This has the look of a camera. Yeah, it's got a CCD chip in here. Got some boards, power supply, interface on the back. Okay. So this is some sort of CCD camera. This looks like the back of another camera. I have to make a separate file for camera stuff over here. What do we got? We got another PC board. And this is another... I don't know what this is. Oh, Nick, you're sending me some cards that are hard to identify. It's got some weird connectors on it. I'll bet this is for probably a memory expansion right here. Looks like maybe laptop type memory stick would go in there. Got a BGA under a heat sink. But I don't recognize this connector, and I don't recognize this connector, and I don't recognize this connector. So I don't know what this card was. It's from HP. Oh, okay. HP SAS controller. Okay. Interesting. And what's this big board here on top? Ah, this looks like a board from a Ethernet switch. Yeah, we got, what do we got? 8, 16, 24 Ethernet ports, and we got 2 optical ports here. Okay. Got a gold corner BGA on it, a lot of flat packs, a lot of MLCCs on the back. Okay. Nice. And oh, this is interesting. This looks like a small form factor motherboard. Yeah. So we've got a, what is that processor there? Can't really tell by the number. Some sort of Intel processor. House numbered apparently. Got 2 flip chip VGAs here. A lot of connectors, all with gold pins. Got a laptop type memory socket here, and got a full-size memory socket here. Lots of connectors. This looks like maybe hard drive port over here. Like the old style hard drive, and then we've got two connectors over here, SATA, so this would be PATA probably, and two SATA connectors. Power connector, just tons of other connectors. Oh, and this had a port for a compact flash card too on the back. Lots of gold pins on it. So lots of tantalum capacitors on the back, a few ICs. So that's interesting. I don't know what this came out of. I'll have to probably look up the number on it just because it's interesting. And another PC expansion board. Used to have a BGA on it, but it's gone. This really has the look of a SCSI board. Yeah, right there it says SCSI card, Adaptec. Okay, so that's what that is. But we got some gold fingers. Got some, oh yeah, lots of gold plating in those connectors. It's probably not showing up on the video, but it's there. Oh, well, here's maybe some missing BGAs. I don't know, maybe hard to say. But there's a bottom of one, and here's a whole gold corner BGA. And you know, if you've been watching my videos, you know gold corner BGAs, they're like my favorite thing in the world. There's a lot of gold in them. This looks like a plug-in module. It says network module. See manual before installing. Okay, so this was probably a plug-in module for a big switch or something. Got a couple gold corner BGAs on it. A ceramic BGA. Big flat pack. Another BGA. I can see the gold inside this big connector here, so that's good. And there's gold pins inside these barrels here. Well, that's nice. Oh, another PC expansion card. Another Hewlett-Packard SAS controller. This one's, oh, okay. So that wasn't for memory. This has got a daughter board installed. Okay. Well, you know what? That daughter board may be memory. 256 megabytes. Okay, so it was a memory card that goes in there. Still don't know what that one and that one are for, but okay. So that's what it is. Got some gold fingers on this daughter card. Got some RAM chips. RAM chips have good gold in them. This looks like a ROM expansion card for something. Don't know. But we got a few IC chips on it. Got some connectors with gold pins in them. That's nice. Oh wow, look at this. We got memory sticks galore down here. Oh my. Nick, thank you. Holy moly. It's memory stick heaven down here. Okay. Now, the thing about memory sticks, and there's some odd looking ones here, is you need to be careful with them before you scrap them. You need to really look and see. Some of these will resell. Oddball stuff for servers and things like that. Sometimes it's in demand. So you really got to look at the stuff and see. This looks like just pretty generic, 256 meg. That one's not obvious what its capacity is. This is 1 gigabyte, but some of these I'll look through them closely. I mean, this one here, let me put these down. This one here is a little odd with its copper heat sink. That's pretty high end there. It's only 1 gigabyte, but you know, this might be specialty server RAM or something. I will look this up. This might be worth a whole lot more for resale than for scrapping. We'll see. There's some more memory sticks. Yes, Memory stick heaven down here, for sure. More. Nick, are you getting out of the scrapping business? This is good stuff you're sending me here. And here's some more memory sticks. Yeah. Cleaning up your garage? What are you doing? Oh, here's some long gold-plated pins. Those are nice. Another PC card looks like an Ethernet card. Here's some sort of, I would say this is probably a DSL modem card from the yeah, transmit, receive, DSL. Yeah, okay. This is some sort of DSL modem card that plugs into some sort of backplate. Got heavy gold-plated pins on it. And a few nice IC chips. So that's beautiful. Here's a floating ROM chip, 27C128 with, ooh, that's probably not showing up in the video, but there's some nice gold in there, gold inlay. But the 27128s are not made anymore, so they can be kind of in demand because they're obsolete. So I have a fair number of them. Some are going to get rendered down, but some will be saved, possibly for resale. Let's see, got some sort of memory card here. Looks like an expansion memory card for something. It's got 2 RAM chips on it. So let's see, 628128. So that is a 38 by 32K RAM chips. 2 of them here. These could come in very handy for my retro computing if they're good, which I'll bet they are. Especially the socketed one. I'll just take that right out. I may or may not desolder the other one and save it, just because I've got a lot of these. But yeah, 32K by 8. That's great for my retro computing projects. This definitely has the look of another Ethernet card. A little heat sink there. Wonder if I can get it off without tools. Probably not. Probably not. Well, there we go. It's a flip chip. I was hoping it was a gold corner BGA. But still, we got some gold fingers, a few other components, and for its size, that is a heavy aluminum heat sink. I'll put that on my extruded aluminum pile. What have we here? Oh, there's one of those optical connectors. That goes in, where's that switch I pulled out earlier? And it would go in one of these ports right here. Yeah. I forget what they call these things. There's an acronym for them. It escapes my mind at the moment. But that's what that's for. And there's generally gold in these. There's gold fingers. I can see other gold plating on the little circuit board in there. There's often gold plating going up to the LED receiver and photodiode transmitters in there. The only problem is they're hard to get into. This one is all steel, so this would take a little prying to get into. But you can harvest the fingers pretty easy because they're sticking out. But if you want to get all the gold, you got to go kind of medieval on it and get these apart. Really not worth it unless you got a bunch of them. Let's see, I don't know what this is, but looks like maybe this card went with it. Memory card, and there's a little piece of laptop memory down in here, stuck in there. So it looks like this was another switch. Oh, speaking of switches, there's a switch with gold-plated legs right there, sitting on it, and I guess this heat sink went on it, but it's kind of fallen off. So there's another piece of extruded aluminum. So we got gold corner BGA, gold corner BGA. There's another heat sink here, but it looks like it's got a flat pack under it. This card looks like it plugged into here. And there's another compact flash card down here. Right there. 128 megabytes. These can actually come in very handy for retro computing too. A lot of the retro computers these days have compact flash interfaces that emulate an old school hard drive. The old school hard drives were very low density, so you can actually get a lot of drives on one of these. So that could come in handy. And all this other stuff on here can just get scrapped out. You know, it's got a lot of RJ45 connectors over here. Each one has 8 gold-plated pins in it. And you know, I depopulate my boards totally in a kiln. This is all surface mount stuff. Heat up the board enough, everything falls right off. Sort it out. And I save all these Ethernet port connectors. And they can go through the Eco-Goldex gold stripper to get the gold out of them. Easy peasy. Let's see, we got some more memory sticks down here. Okay, I'm going to be busy with memory sticks, I can see. I love memory sticks because, number one, you got the easy to see gold right here in the fingers on both sides. What you may not realize is there's a lot more gold in these RAM chips up here. Because this gold plating, it's just like microns thick at the most. But these RAM chips all have gold bond wires in them. And the gold bond wires actually have a dimension to them. You know, they actually have a little thickness to them. So there's actually more gold in the RAM chips than there is here. This is just a little easier to get to. Takes a little finesse to get the gold out of the chips themselves. I have videos about that, how I process RAM chips and to get the gold out, and IC chips in general. There's some more long gold fingers, or long gold pins, more memory sticks. Another loose EEPROM. What we got here? This one's kind of mangled. 27C256. That one's kind of mangled. I don't know if it's salvageable. Here's a loose gold corner BGA and a loose regular BGA. Broadcom. Broadcom has good gold in them generally. Here's a loose flat pack. Another loose BGA. Another loose Broadcom BGA. Good. This is a battery pack from something. I don't know. 3.7 volts Dell lithium-ion battery pack. Probably out of one of their computers. That probably just needs to go in the garbage. Another PC expansion. This is a Sound Blaster card. Yes, look at this. Oh my goodness. Everything on this card is gold plated. Even the back plate is gold plated. The game port connector is gold plated. Everything is gold plated. And you know what I have heard, and I believe it. I could see places through the solder mask, the black solder mask, where there's a lot of gold plating. I have heard, but don't have a whole lot of personal experience with it, that the Sound Blaster cards with the black solder mask are totally gold plated underneath the mask. And I can believe it, because everything on this card that I see is gold plated. Everything. Now that being said, you know, I'm going to go, ooh, I'm going to get a lot of gold out of it. Again, you know, I'm into retro computing. If you watch my videos, you know that. Old Sound Blaster cards are in demand for running those retro games that require them. So, before I would render this lovely thing down for all of its gold plating, I'm going to look it up and see what it's worth on eBay and some other places. And I actually have some old computers I can test this in to make sure it works. So, that's getting set aside. That's not scrapped yet. Here's another one of those DSL modem things, and another one. Oh, you know what? I didn't notice on the first one. These connectors in here have heavy gold plating on them. Yeah, where the jack's plugged in at the end here. Oh yeah, heavy gold plating along with the heavy fingers down here. Very nice. Thank you, Nick. And it looks like here's another one, and here's another one. And here's another one. Holy cow. Cornered the market on DSL modems. Well, it's starting to rain again. We are already flooded again here. And it's raining again, and it's getting pretty loud. You won't be able to hear me talk here in a minute with the rain hitting the metal roof. So we may put this on hold and come back to it in a little while. Okay, where were we before we were interrupted by the rain? Had to wade back out here to my lab. Literally, I mean, we are so flooded. The rain has stopped. It's basically just dripping off the trees now. But yeah, I got my muck boots on. Wade back out here. All right, looks like the sun's trying to come out. That's good. The lighting will be better. All right, let's dive back into this box. Everything's a little damp now, but that's okay. Looks like we got a couple more of these DSL modems over here. Getting quite a pile of them. Actually, this is different. This is one of those DSL modems. This one's a little different. I guess it's another modem. It's just a different model. Plugs into the same type backplane, same type of heavy gold plating on it. That's nice. And another one. Not sure what this one is. It's different than the others, but it's got the same heavy gold plating. Alright. I've got a couple. 3. No, that's different. That's different. Not the same. Okay, so we got a couple of these boards here. These have the look of telephone equipment about them, and I think Nick said that he worked in the telecom business. These transformers on here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I suspect each of these boards handles 6 telephone lines. I could be wrong, but I suspect that's what they are. Avaya, FCC registered. Ringer equivalence, well, there you go, right there. Ringer equivalence 1.5B. So something to do with telephones. Obviously, they plugged into PCs. Maybe some sort of, I don't know, low-end PBX boards or something, I don't know. But it got a lot of gold pins in here, gold fingers down here. Dip switches tend to have a lot of gold in them, too. So, these are nice. Of course, you know what? As with the some of the other stuff, I will look these up before I just go ahead and scrap them out, just to see if these are selling, if they have any value to them, because they might. You never know. You know, even if they're only worth, you know, 15, 20, 30 bucks for resale, that's a lot more than the gold you get out of them. What do we got here? Another Avaya board, different. I'm not sure what this board did, but it looks like probably part of the same system, I would imagine. I'll put that with these other Avaya boards. Here's a very dusty board. Oh, don't know what this was. Got some huge connectors on it here. Huge barrel connectors. And a 25-pin male D connector. And a connector for a memory stick. I'd have to look up the numbers on these chips. You know, what kind of processors we got here. 486. Oh, that's a 486. Okay. So some sort of little computer board. Looks like maybe it had a parallel ATA connector on it. Memory, EEPROM. Uh, 27C256 EEPROM. Not a gold one. It's okay. Cover that back up. Interesting board. Don't know what in the world it was used for. We've got one of these IBM modules on it too. Huh. Interesting. 16 megahertz. This might, I might need to research this a little more. That one there's 24 megahertz. This might be interesting. Alright, I'll look at that before scrapping it. Another PC network card. Has some gold fingers, just a few chips. Some sort of gold contacts here, heavily gold plated. Looks like it was broken off of a bigger board. Interesting. Put that over there with the gold pins and such. Here's a, it's like a Pentium 4 processor with pins. Another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these optical ports, which I still don't remember the name of. That gives me a total of 6 now. More memory sticks. Memory sticks just never seem to end in this box. Not that I'm complaining. Yeah, more memory sticks. Memory sticks. Another optical port. Ooh, quite the pile of memory sticks over here now. Aha! Another black Solder Bass Sound Blaster card. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, that goes on my look up and see what they're worth pile. Okay, this is part of another camera. Got the CCD chip there, board on the back. I imagine this was behind, and there's probably an in-between here somewhere that's either in the box somewhere or missing. So, okay. More camera stuff. Other optical ports. Looks like we got some more loose EPROMs. 27256. Another 27128. Okay, nice. Legs are a little mangled, but I think I can straighten them. I don't think they'll break. And that one, yeah, okay. I'll straighten those legs out better and test those. Memory sticks, memory sticks, memory sticks. Holy cow. What's this big thing? Well, it's got another compact flash card in it, whatever it is. It obviously plugged into a backplane of some sort. HP E540Z switch management module. Okay. I should probably look this up and see if it has any value to it, although I can see the battery holder's broken. And I really have no way of testing it, so I would have to sell it probably for parts only. Let's see what's under there. Some sort of BGA underneath there. Oh, I'll need tools, I think, to get that off. Well, maybe not. No, okay. That's an odd looking BGA. It's a flip chip, for sure. Kind of odd looking though. Gold band oscillator. Some more aluminum there. These connectors here are going to have a lot of gold plated pins in them. You know what? I think I'm just going to scrap this since I really have no way of testing it. I'd have to sell it for parts or whatever, if there's even a call for it. Pull a compact flash card out. Doesn't really say what the capacity is. I'll have to look it up. And we got more gold pins for the compact flash connector. Gold pins for the memory stick connector. Some gold plating on this board too, including a gold plated fuse. HP stuff, especially the older stuff, generally has a lot of gold plating on it. Oh, there's another gold band oscillator. Yeah, I'm going to scrap this board. This is a nice little board. Let's scrap that out. Here's another one of those little single board computer things with 1,000,001 connectors on it. So we got 2 of those. Yeah, I need to look that up because I'm not recognizing the number on the processor. Some sort of little daughter board here. Got a lot of gold plating on the board. A lot of chips on this side. And connector with lots of gold plating on it. Okay, that's nice. Some loose connectors in here. I don't know what these are from. Actually, you know what? I'll bet I do know what these came from. I'll bet these Did they? Yes. Okay. So these plugged into these Hewlett-Packard SAS controllers. Okay, so that's what these are. So they've got gold fingers in them, I can see that, and they plugged into here where there's gold pins. Nice. Okay. That all makes sense. Little loose bits. This looks like a little Wi-Fi module from a laptop. There's a little transformer. Gold corner BGA. Broadcom BGA. Gold corner BGA. Gold corner BGA. Intel Celeron processor with gold pins on the bottom. Old school, that's nice. Gold out of that. Here's another one of those daughter boards. Another camera board. CCD chip on it. A few components on the back. Ribbon cable, not gold plated. Sometimes the ends of the ribbon cables are gold plated. I tend to cut those off and throw them in with my gold plated stuff. And down here, this has the look of a video card. Yep, this is a video card. Got HDMI and DVI out. Got a fan on it. The heat sink. I'm hoping there's a gold corner BGA underneath that heat sink, but I'll have to take it apart to find out. I'll do that later. Some RAM chips. Alright. What have we here? Well, first off, we've got a connector with a lot of gold pins in it. And a couple of like RGA45 connectors, a couple of RCA connectors. Looks like a Euro card connector. Female, male. Lots of gold pins. Some chips. I would say this is more telephone equipment from the transformers on it, the isolation transformers. So something to do with telephone equipment, I would suspect. Yep, probably telephone equipment. I've got an Intel 386EX processor right here, controlling the whole thing. And this is another one of those DSL modems. Ooh, I've got quite a pile of those now. Now this board is interesting. This board has a lot of gold plating on it. I don't know if that's showing up or not, but my goodness, there's a lot of gold plating on this board. I don't know exactly what it is. It's got a lot of analog devices chips on it. From the numbers, I would suspect they're analog to digital converter chips. So probably this measured a lot of analog voltages or currents and transmitted the data to the PC. This has the look of industrial equipment about it. I'm going to look this up, see if it has any value, because old industrial equipment a lot of times has some value to it, because you know, I worked in industry as an engineer for 25 plus years, and every time Microsoft comes out with a new version of Windows or Intel comes out with the next greatest processor, your company can't afford to just upgrade all its equipment. You know, your production equipment is running stuff from 2, 3, 4 generations ago just because you can't afford to upgrade it. So we were always looking for replacement parts for our old equipment. So I'm going to look this up and see. There might be somebody who wants that and is willing to pay for it. Let's see, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here. Got some more memory sticks. Lots of loose chips down here in the bottom. BGAs, flat packs. That looks like flash RAM. BGAs, 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 flat packs. Gold corner BGAs, flat pack BGA. Yeah, lots of loose chips down here. Okay. Couple little tiny daughter boards. I wouldn't be surprised if they came out of some of those camera modules. I don't know. And then here's a little piece of board with a nice gold-plated barrel connector on it. Nice. Oh, what do we got here? 3.5-inch floppy disk. IBM 5394 T2.1 RPQ system diskette. Property of IBM. Okay. Well, yeah, the door spring's broken. The door was open. I'm not even going to test this just to see if it's any good. I'm just going to throw it out. I have use for 3.5-inch discs with my retro computing projects, but only ones that work, you know. So I got some more gold pins here, some more of these connectors for the HP SAS cards. Let's see, we got one last big board in here. It looks like more telephone equipment. This has got a nice purple ceramic and gold chip on it, PEB 2051C, so that's a microcontroller. And that's an old school one with the purple ceramic and gold. And we got an EEPROM up here, 27C256, and a few other flat pack chips and whatnot. Okay. And we got a connector with lots of gold pins here, Eurocard connector over here. Got some gold, looks like ground connectors, gold plated, nice. Well, that's a nice board. Looks like it's only half populated, like they could have put in, you know, we got like 6 lines, like they could have put in a total of 12, 6 more. But still, it's a nice board. Let me try to salvage this chip. Just use a heat gun and take it out and add it to my collection of gold and the purple ceramic chips. And there's not much left in the box here. We got a few gold fingers, quartz crystal, like maybe, ooh, look at the plating on that. Wow. It's like maybe another Wi-Fi card or something. Yes, Sierra Wireless Air Prime, Qualcomm, product of Vietnam. A lot of gold plating on that. Holy cow. That's nice. And another connector. Gold corner BGA, flat packs, BGA, flat pack, flat pack. If I can get them in my hand. BGA, flat pack, BGA, flat pack. Connector with gold pins. Flat pack, flat pack, flat pack, flat pack. BGA, that looks like a RAM chip. Another, oh, that's just a spacer, that's nothing. And then there's one more. Okay, that looks like a flash RAM. So we got some IC chips here. Alrighty. And ooh, one more thing hiding down here in the box. A gold-plated pin of some sort. That's a weird-looking pin. This looks like a push pin that would lock into place. Pushed into something. Nice gold plating on it, though. I'll strip that off with the Eco-Goldex. And a couple of tantalum capacitors. That's all that's left in the box. Oh, whoop, whoop, whoop. Another little IC chip. Alright, that's it. Alright, let me sort this stuff out, and I'll give you a look at all of it together. Well, it took a little while, but I've got it all sorted out into separate piles. And we'll take a quick look through the different piles. I guess we'll start over here at this far end. We've got these 2 telephone boards. I don't know exactly what they do. They look very similar, except just like different generations. 6 lines it looks like. Well, this one's, yeah, 8 lines I guess. So this one's got a lot of gold pins on it, a lot of chips. This one's got a lot of gold pins and an old school purple ceramic and gold processor. Very nice. Got a couple compact flash cards here. Those might come in handy. This pile over here is the stuff I'm going to look up and see if it has any value. Yeah, so I've got a Sound Blaster card here. This looks like an A to D converter card, probably industrial. Got one of the HP SAS cards in here because this one looks to be in good shape, looks to be complete, undamaged. The other SAS card had some damage to it, so I'll look that one up. This board here, this very dusty one, no idea what it is, has an industrial look to it, might be valuable, so I'll look it up. These 3 Avaya boards, old telephone equipment, might have some value. The other Sound Blaster card with all the gold plating on it. Yeah, gotta see if that has any value to it before I scrap it out for the gold plating. And these 2 very funky looking memory sticks. I'm gonna check these out and see if they have any value to them too. And I'll have to go through the whole big stack of memory chips because those 2 just jumped out at me to my eye, but there must be 50, 60 memory sticks over there. There may be other valuable ones in there. Over here, we've got these 2 single board computers with all the connectors, lots and lots and lots and lots of gold pins on them. Very nice compact flash card connectors on the back. More gold pins. So very nice. This HP board here, which is it HP? This one might not have been HP. I might be thinking of something else. But yeah, this board here got some flat packs and some gold corner VGAs on it, some gold pin connectors. Nice. Move along here a little bit. We've got these 2 switches down here. Lots of chips, lots of gold plating in the connectors. I don't know what kind of card this is. I don't know if it's 4-port card. Whatever. I'll take it apart. There's a little circuit board in there probably with a few chips. They don't generally come apart fairly easy. And there'll be gold pins in here and gold pins in here where it plugged in. Here's the HP board I was thinking of. Yeah, got lots of gold pins on this in the connector. Gold band oscillators. So, nice little board. Got all these back here. These are all the DSL modem boards. Got a stack of them here. Got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 boards with these really heavy, wide gold fingers on them. So that's nice. Plus, you know, there's chips to salvage and other stuff on here. So these are nice little boards. Oh yeah, and also, you know, these connectors here, the ones where the plastic's missing, that's all gold plated inside there. Bonus. Nice. Moving along. Let's see here. We got all these optical ports from switches. I may just let them build up because they are kind of a pain in the butt to take apart when they're all made of steel like this. Unless I can figure out a quick and easy way to pull them apart. But there is gold in here. Various daughter boards, including the one with the RAM chips in it, which I can reuse in my retro computing projects. I need to look up the chip on this board and see what it is. But this board at least has lots of gold pins on it, so that's nice. Here's that huge pile of RAM sticks, which I need to sort through and see if there's anything special, unique, resellable. Hey, there's another one with the big copper heat sink on it. I'll put that over with the pile of stuff to look up. We've got some miscellaneous PC expansion cards. This is video. This was this the SCSI card? Yeah, that's the SCSI card. Network cards. Not sure what that one is. It's not really marked. But miscellaneous PC expansion cards. A couple more of the SAS cards, but they're all damaged. So, moving on. Let's see, camera stuff. Miscellaneous EPROMs over here. All the stuff up here has heavy gold plating on it. There's big gold plated pins, gold plated legs, boards with lots of gold plating, gold plated connectors. So all this stuff up here has lots of gold plating on it. So that's a nice little pile of stuff there. Got a couple of Intel processors with gold plated legs on them. Got a stack of gold corner BGAs, which is nice. A stack of Broadcom BGAs, which is nice. Broadcom doesn't spare the gold. Stack of miscellaneous other flat pack IC chips. a little bit of aluminum for my extruded aluminum pile, and that's pretty much it. But wow, what a haul. That's nice. And the icing on the cake is I got a call from a buddy of mine who works in IT at a big multinational corporation, and he wants me to stop by their local branch. He says he's got a pile of old computer equipment for me to pick up. So maybe in a week or so I'll have that too. I'm up to my ears in e-waste at the moment. It's a good place to be. So I can get a lot of gold out of this stuff. Thank you very much, Nick. Hey, if I can do anything for you, buddy, anytime, you just let me know. This is a great haul you've sent me. And I hope you folks out there in YouTube land, you fellow scrappers, you found this interesting, informative, educational. Had a good time looking at my scrap porn. And, you know, give the video a like, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to see future videos. Press the little bell icon that YouTube makes you press to be informed when new videos come out. And thanks a lot for watching. Next time you see this stuff, it'll be bullion. Bye.